So join operator joins two sequences based on a key and returns a result sequence. It's going to be returning here a new sequence. A combined sequence we can get with the help of the join here. We are joining data from more than one selection here. So we take more than one sequences, from there we are going to be taking it. Sequence 1 is nothing but customers, then sequence 2 is going to be orders here. From both the sequences we are selecting data based on some common column. The common column is going to be here ID. So based on the ID, common column or key, we can say based on this key, we are trying to combine data from more than one table here. Sorry, more than not table, more than one here. This is sequence. We have two sequences. So from the customer sequence and from order sequence, we are retrieving data here. So first thing is customer is equal to new customer. Already we created a customer class that's containing two property fields or property methods. One is ID, other one is name. So order class also containing here two property methods. One is ID, other one is product name. So using the query, we are joining the sequence data from more than one sequence. We are joining here. Web query equal to from C in customers, join O in orders on C.ID equals O.ID. Select new C.name, comma O.product. So like this we are going to be retrieving data from more than one sequence, combine here and form a new object here, anonymous object we are making here. Select new we have written, C.name, O.product. It neither belongs to order nor belongs to customer. Here it is trying to create some new object here, anonymous object is getting created here. It does not belong to any particular type there. So this can be called as an anonymous object that's getting created. Then we here after that show the result. We are writing result like this. For each var group in query, console.writeLine 0 what 1. So 0 is going to be here group name, the other thing is going to be group product. So we just say this as group or some name you can give there. These are nothing but joint groups. New group we formed here. So group.name, group.product. Group.name is going to give you customer name. Group.product is going to give you product name. So like this it's going to be showing data for us. 2 times we have the console.writeLine. Okay. Let us run this. It is displaying like this. Sam bought book, Dave bought game, Julia bought computer, Sue bought shirt. So like this is showing here data. So we are joining here two sequences. First sequence is going to be here customer ID followed by name of the customer. Second sequence is going to be ID. So customer ID only you can take this and what product is bought. So like this we are mapping data from more than one sequence. Customer sequence and order sequence. Using join operator, we are joining data from both the sequences here. Customer sequence, order sequence, from them we are combining data, showing this way here. So join we can use like this. This is called as here inner join. So inner join we use like this here. Similarly, we have one more method. This is called as basically select. Whenever you want to do projection, you can use the selection. There are two projection operators available in LINQ. One is called select, other one is going to be select many. So we can be selecting data from the given sequence. Either we select all the columns or we select only few columns. So that is basically called as selection. Projection is nothing but here selecting data from the given sequence. Either you may select only one column or you will be selecting multiple columns. So this is going to be here a projection. You can perform the projection operation with the help of the select or select many. So using select, we can be retrieving data from the given say sequence here. From the given sequence, we can select data or we can project data with the help of the select operator. We can take select operator, we can retrieve from that. So here let us try to create one another class, or else we try to make one other application. Select operator with Linq. Take like this, select operator with Linq. So we try to select with the help of the Linq here. Before that, try to create here an EMP class. Class employee. Here put, this is, we just put the property methods, public int id we put right here, set as well as get, put like this. Similarly right here, public, this is string name, right here, set get. Similarly public int age, set as well as get. Then similarly right here, public date time, put it as DOB, followed by here we set and get. Right, set, similarly get, like this we can specify there. Now other one is going to be, these we take, then right here public, this is string, put department, here in this specify set as well as get. Like this we create here a employee class. With the help of this, now we try to make a collection here in this. Take a collection. So in the collection, let us try to put data. Here write employee EMPS is equal to here new employee. We put here new employee we take, followed by new employee we put like this here. After that put curly braces, we try to assign data here. Data we can assign now inside this. Put a semicolon here. Inside this employees can be assigned here. Put here new keyword, followed by, we can specify, here we can specify new employee. Specify here first of all ID equal to, put some 100, followed by next one name equal to some Mahesh we put here. Similarly we put here DOB, this equal to new, right, like this. Datetime dot parse, we have parse mechanism. With help of that we can enter here date and time, something like 10/10, this 1985 we put like this. Datetime dot parse we put. The next thing is going to be here another column. This is going to be here age is not required, so department we need to get. So age column we can drop there. Department we take here department. So this is going to be here department equal to, write it production. Like this we make it. And we come to bottom here, then we remove the age. Age is not required for us. We need to calculate age on the fly. Okay, let us try to delete this. Now come to this point here. Then in this we keep the production department equal to this one. Put like this. Coming to next line, another employee we can create now in this. a few rows of data, we put like this. Here we make it as 110. Then probably we put name as something else here, Suresh. And this is going to be here 10, 12 we put. This we make as that's production. We are going to make this particular thing as here. Testing, put it. Quality we put here. Quality control we try to put here. Quality control we put, and this one is going to be here. Administration, try to make here and try to change here name like Hitesh. Okay, so try to put here 05 1996 we put here. Then this is going to be put this as here 1990 and try to specify this as production here. Put as administration. Like this we make it. Next one, Kiran, and this is 10/10 1987. We put this one also part of quality control. We put like this we take it. This is administration. Let us take only this much data. More data for entering takes time. So that's why we delete up to this point. Let us try to work only with this set of data. We've taken here different type of data. Now we need to retrieve data from this. We need to select data here like projection. So I want to concatenate here person's name along with the department. I want to here concatenate data based on the person's name and department. That too based on the age I have to get here. Based on the age I must be getting and selecting data here. So therefore let me write here some query. Write like this, where EMP list is equal to, let us try to write here from EMP write like this. Followed by here it is from EMP, we need to take here EMPS. From EMP, followed by from where we take it, in we need to use here. In, it is EMPS. We use here in EMPS. Now we need to select data. So here we have to select data. This is right here. Where EMP dot EMP dot DOB we take it. Then followed by here select EMP. We select data like this, but while selecting we don't take here the entire data. We are going to select only few things from this. Take new, then followed by here we write name equal to, try to put in this way, this is Mr. or we say Mr. or we say something like this. Salutation we don't keep, name equal to, we take it, then followed by try to specify name equal to, we say in this way, we put here plus, then here we choose the name. We are going to choose here the name, or else we write here name equal to Mr. slash MRS, whatever it may be, or MS like this we try to take, then we put here plus symbol. Now after this we need to take the name of the person. Right here emp dot name. You can use here emp dot name. Followed by we need to choose here department name. Here write age. We need to find out here age, some new column. Let us try to make here. Age equal to, how we can get age? Suppose we have here date of birth. So from date of birth can we find out age?
Yes, Sridhar.
How we can find out age from date of birth? We have age, date of birth available there. So take like this year function you have
Present
here.
year.
Based on the year function, you can get ID, this one. So write it DOB dot, you can take it here, DOB, we can take here, this is exactly EMP dot DOB, we take there, then dot, we can get here, year. So like this we can be choosing the year from that. The next thing is what here, followed by department name, we need to get there. Department is equal to, here we can display. Department equal to is exactly again emp dot department. Like this we can be choosing here. So we retrieve in this way a new object. Total new object we can be retrieving here. This is nothing but anonymous object. So the name equal to Mr. or MRS or MS, like this we are taking there, followed by EMP name, then EMP DOB here, department, we choose age also, we are finding out from that. Now let us try to show this data here. How we can do is, for each loop we can use here. For each you write here var E in EMP list, use like this and try to print it. Console dot write line, take console dot write line, then here let us specify 0, this is, so in the place of 0 we put it as here name equal to name colon, put 0 here, after that comma we put, then age we take here age colon, Then one we put here. Then other thing is here department we take. We put the department like this to second parameter. Try to put like this now. E dot. This is what exactly name property. Similarly, we write here E dot take the age, and other thing is what here E dot department we can choose. Like this, we are going to be choosing from the given data. Like this, we take here, we try to show the data. In the bottom, then we write console dot read line. So from the available data, data is going to be now sorted and shown for us. We are ordering it, order by emp.dob. We try to get like this. So here, the least aged person is going to come first. Who is the least aged person in this? The person who is born in 1990 is going to be the least aged person. That person must be Nilesh. So Nilesh must be coming first here. But on what basis we are sorting? We are sorting emp.dob. Therefore, it must be Nilesh first. Nilesh is the aged person in fact. Okay, see, Nilesh age 1990, department production we got here. So next one is what? Age 1995, we are getting like this. So here we are going to get data in this manner. 1990, 1995, like this, it is showing you data for us. From the least data to highest data, it's giving, not as per age. We are not doing based on the age here. It's based on what exactly? The least available date. Based on the least available date, we are getting it. But if you order by descending, in such cases, you are going to get the correct data. So as per age, it can be sorted. Now, is it sorted based on the age? Wasavi, this one?
No.
It's not based on the age. We are sorting based on the date of birth. So when you sort based on the date of birth, which one is the least date? 1990 is the least date when compared with the 1994. So therefore, it is coming first there. But when you look at this data, I mean, it should be first of all the person whose age is actually smaller age person should come first. The age who is having higher should be coming in the last. So for that purpose, we should be ordering it based on the order by descending, like that we need to do. DESC descending. Order by descending we put here. Based on this, it can be now sorted here. So here, Kamal name is coming first, 1994 that is, and Nilesh is coming at last. Like this, you can sort in fact. Data can be sorted in this manner and can be shown. So data is getting sorted here now. This way, we are using a select query. Using select query, we are projecting data. Projection means only parts or full list from the given sequence we are going to select. Only few columns from the given sequence we have taken, and in fact we created new anonymous object here. New anonymous object we created, into that we are putting data. Because in the original sequence we don't have, in the original class we don't have those columns. We have name, but we don't have anything like concatenation before that. And we don't have age column. So we have name is available in that, age is not available, but department is available there. Here extra column we added, the column is here age. A new property method is added, a new property field also getting added, it's nothing but here age. So one more we got here age, based on the age we are going to retrieve it. So like this, here we retrieve the data, we are showing here. This is nothing but here projection, based on the select, we are retrieving data from this. Now similarly, we have to retrieve data from the, say you have the drive. In the drive, there are folders. Suppose you have a C drive, in the C drive you have folders. We need to sort folders. How can you sort folders? Normally, how to retrieve all the folder names from the drive? Any idea on that, Vasavi?
Like we'll check what are the, select all the folders what are present in the drive.
Correct, but how to select that? No, normally you don't have any LINQ. You don't have LINQ. So in such cases, how can you get data? How can you retrieve data related to the folders which are available in the given drive? How to get that particular thing? For that, any classes do we have in the C sharp? Possibly any particular class, is it available to retrieve the file names?
Yeah.
Okay. Let us try to write one query. With the help of that, we try to retrieve the file names. Now go to a new project. This is going to be directory names retrieval with LINQ. We write like this. Directory names with the LINQ, trying to make it like this. So first of all, to retrieve data from the directory or drive, we require here system.io namespace inclusion. System.io contains number of classes. It contains number of classes. So with the help of those classes, you can perform IO related operations. Correct, possibly?
Yes, Sridhar.
So here, using something like directory class, we can find out, we can retrieve all the folders. Let us go to here, the desktop. From desktop, let us see in a particular folder what are the directories are available for us. Go into a folder called as MSBI. In the MSBI, whatever folders are available, let us try to retrieve. We don't select any files, but we try to retrieve only folders from the MSBI. We try to retrieve from MSBI only the concerned folders. This MSBI is part of the desktop. Copy that. Try to make a path for that now. So here write string array. Write like dirs equal to directory dot get directories. We have here. Get directories is a method. With the help of that, we can retrieve it. We need to specify here a path. Specify like this. So when we put something like @ symbol before that, what does it mean exactly? What is the name we use for @ symbol like this? It is called a verbatim string. You can put a verbatim string. So when you put verbatim string, you need not put second time the slashes. Second slash is not required if you put @ symbol. Now what happened? I am retrieving all the directories. When I retrieve here, there is no possibility to sort. We don't have an idea how to sort it. Normally further, we need to write a separate method. With the help of separate method, we should be sorting it. Using some other method, you have to sort it. But with the help of the LINQ, without difficulty, we will do this particular thing here. We are getting all the directories here. So we are getting all the directories, but instead of getting here dirs, if you get all the directory list, that will be fine. So let me create here like this directory info array I take, followed by here. Okay, first of all, take like this directory info d then equal to new directory info I can take here. Here in this, I can be getting data now. Path I should specify. I put the path like this here. Here also use the verbatim string. Here let me put this way. This is giving me a path. I created Linq object here. We got a din object. Now from the directory info, I can get the directories here. Go with the get directories. It can give you array of the directory info. It can give you the directory info array there. So here write directory info dins equal to din dot, right here get directory info. So get directories, if you come to this point, you can get directory info objects. They are getting like this here. Now based on this, they can be sorted. We are getting all the directories using linq. Now you can sort everything. You can sort everything based on the linq query now. So just write here where, here write dir sorted equal to dir sorted equal to, write it. So here write d in d in, we write this one as dins from d in dins, we put here followed by, we can go with here the query. So how do we do this here? Order by d dot name we take here. With the help of the name we can be doing it. D dot here, file name we can take, based on the file name we can be getting it. So d dot, we go to the name here, it can give you name, d dot name from d in dins order by d dot name. Then here it is select d, this way we can be writing it. Based on this, exactly what we do now, we can select, we can sort all the directory names, we can print now here. So just try to write like this, where, not that, for each we use here, for each, here this is d, not d1. So where dx in dir sorted here, try to print name of the directory. System dot, sorry, console dot write line. Here inside this we put in this way 0, then second thing is here 1 we put, followed by in this we specify here dx dot name, we can take it, then dx dot, we write here created date and time. So creation time, we can take this can give you date time, and from this we can get in fact time dot toString we can use here, and using toString we can display here in the this dd, then slash slash yy notation. In this notation we can be printing it like this. We can print, then write here console dot here read line. So with the help of this, we are sorting the directory entries, we print this way here. Try to execute now this one. It's going to print for us in this manner. In what order it is printing? Actually with A it's printing adventure works, adventure AS information, adworks MD, adworks SSAS, APP29 like this. So it is sorting the given directory names and printing it. If you don't have this linq, it's very difficult to sort. Lengthy code you need to write, based on that you have to sort it. But without writing any extra method, based on this just we could here write it. We could write based on this particular thing. So directory is capable of retrieving the directories, but it cannot retrieve based on in any particular order, either in the ascending order or in the descending order, or as per the creation date, it can't do anything. Now based on what exactly? Based on the name we have sorted, and alphabetically we are trying to show this one here. So this is possible only with the help of the link selection. Here based on the link selection and by using here order by class, we could sort this. We are sorting, then we are trying to print this one here. We are trying to print in this manner. So this is what exactly the power of the link in fact. So without much difficulty, we have written code here. Just without putting much effort actually, we could do this. So this is here the power of the link expression. We have gone to the array of the dirs totally, whatever are available, but they are available as actually directory info. So from the directory info object, we retrieved here the name as well as creation time. We made like this here. Even some anonymous object also you can create here. Instead of writing like this here, whatever data you require, you can make here in this. You can be making here only that particular data we can retrieve. So instead of writing like this, in the other way also it can be written. Only those things you can take there. The name of the file you can take. Similarly, the name of the file you can take. Similarly, at what time that is created, that also we can select. On what date exactly that has been created, we can find out. So like this select here. Next query, in this query, instead of using this query, I comment this. I try to write another query there. Try to write another query. Here this is. Instead of selecting D, right here, select new followed by here, put like file name. File name, then this is your colon. After this, we try to file name equal to, we try to specify this as here d dot name. We can use here d dot name, we can put it. Similarly, we can select like this. We can go for the parent of this one, directory name. This is what parent directory we put here. Parent directory. We can put here equal to followed by d dot. We take here parent. Coming to this is also giving you directory info. So dot we can put here name, or we can put name for this. Then similarly we can take this one. Then exactly at what time it is created, or how many days have been passed since its creation. Here write number of days before created equal to, we can get from this exactly this is what here we can take here d dot, we can take here d dot followed by in this what we write d dot created time, the dot from this we can get here days. We can take here the day, we got year, okay, we got year there, but how many days before it's created we need to find out from this. So therefore this equal to, we write here date this should be here date time dot now dot followed by subtract. When we subtract, what do we get in this? We are going to get their timestamp, but we need to get here only the date from that. we have to get here number of days difference. So when you subtract exactly one overload we have in this, in the first case we get the date and time in that. So otherwise we take like this here. This is date time dot now dot okay. We cannot add any days, but this is add days can give us date and time. So it should be, we should get in fact in this case the difference. If it is subtract, it's giving you this information. So how to get the difference between the two things? Now then followed by minus we put here. I think it's not minus. Then how we get the time span between the two different dates? We need to get the difference between the two given dates. Okay, so kind, daylight, hour we get here, daytime formats, add years, add seconds we have here. There is nothing like subtract. How to find out the difference between the two different things in this? We need to get here. Subtract if we use, it's having only one overload. Time span value we take here is using only one overload without we get it. So how to get this data here? So how to retrieve here only the days from that time span we can get, but how do we get time span? When you subtract one date from another one, you should get the time span there. So how to get, this is date time dot, now we get, this is dot here. This is a way with the help of that we can do it. Long time, OA date, short date string, to string, here we get, but when we subtract we should be getting that information. Day of year, date, add years, it's giving you date time, add months, even when you go with add, this is giving you time span we should be getting between the two date and times. Time span you have to get, okay. Kind, minute, second, subtract we use here. Now minus we put here followed by exactly this is what d dot creation time we take, like this we do here, followed by dot, here it is days we can get. This is giving us time span only. Like this we are going to make it. So how many days before it's created we can print now in that. So here this is what third argument also we take here. This is going to be 2 here. Now take this way. First thing is what here, dx dot name, that is fine. Dx dot file name we need to put there. Dx dot file name we use. Next thing is here dx dot parent directory we try to put here. Dot parent directory put here. Next thing is here dx dot exactly number of days before created. Like this we try to put it. It should be giving us the required data. So from the given directory we are retrieving all this information. File name we are getting, parent directory we are getting, number of days before it was created, we are trying to print here. See, like this it's giving here. When you look at this CSV IMP comma MSBI 325 days before it was created, 323 days before, 213 days before. So like this has been created for us. is showing you in this manner. It's showing in this manner. But here what is happening now? So Adventure Works, it created 265 days before. Then AdWorks MD MSBI, it's created 297 days before. MSBI is nothing but your parent folder. AdWorks MD is the current folder. Like this, you can retrieve here different types of data with the help of the LINQ. So on the fly, we could create here a new anonymous class and new anonymous object that is containing here for us a file name. It is in fact name only. Parent directory we are retrieving there. Similarly, number of days before created also we are getting here. So what we have written there, datetime dot now is going to be current date and time. D dot creation date is, time is going to be the time at the time the file was created, and from there we are retrieving the number of days. So like this, here we are retrieving data from the given folders and displaying here appropriate information which we require. So like this, whatever columns are required, we can do with the help of the projection operator called as here select. Using select, we could do it. Understood this one here, Vasavi?
Yes, Sridhar.
So this simplified things actually. LINQ has simplified many things for us. If we can utilize LINQ properly, definitely it's going to be very, very useful for us. LINQ is going to be very much useful, but we need to utilize it properly. Within less code only you can write many things here. Very small code, with the help of that we are achieving many things here. Same thing if you have to do with the normal methods, you need to write lot of code or not. It is simplifying things for us. Very much simplified things it is. We are retrieving data from the files. Files data we are retrieving. We are finding the name of it, parent directory we are finding out, even how many days before it's created also we are trying to find out. So like this, in the simplified fashion we are trying to do. So this is because of the LINQ. LINQ is nothing but here language integrated query. With the help of that we could do it. So here we are using select. With the help of select we could do it. This is exactly what we are retrieving data from the given drive. From the given drive we retrieve data, we are doing it. In the given drive, in the given directory, we are doing it. So similarly, I want to find out whatever drives are available in the computer, how to get that? Any idea on that? So what drives are, something like fixed drives, what are read-only drives, what are pen drives, we need to identify. So for that purpose, we write code like this. Here let it be this way only. Write console dot write line here, then this way write drives fitted in this computer or put like this here. After that, try to retrieve here the drives names. Here we can use drive info. Drive info we can take like this here. Drive info array we take, followed by d info. This is equal to drive info dot get drives. You can retrieve with the help of this one the drive names. We can be retrieving here all the drives names. Like this we have created an array here. So once we create array, now over the array we can iterate here. So if you try to print them, it may print like this. For each we write here drive info div div I put here in d info. Here try to print console dot write line, write like this here, drive name 0 we put, is ready, take here, followed by colon we put here, 1 we put here. After that try to specify that div dot what you put here, name of the drive. First thing is that. Second thing is here div dot Is it available or not? We need to find out. Is ready. Like this we take and we try to print it. So what do we get? First of all, see in this. What drives are ready, what drives are not ready. It has to show us. Showing here, drive name C colon is ready equal to true. Drive name D is ready equal to false. It's showing like this for us, giving you this kind of information. Now whatever drives are ready that I want to retrieve, just I want to retrieve only those drives which are ready to be used. Therefore, instead of listing all the drives here, I can put in this way. I can use here where dlist equal to here from D I put here in. So from D in is exactly what is the collection we have here. D info here, right? D info we put here where class where D dot is ready equal to true. You put select what we write in this. Now you put just D. Like this we can be selecting data. After that, using a for each loop, we can do like this. For each put here for each where file in drive in dlist. Let us try to print here console dot write line. Here this is drive name colon, you put 0, you put after that. Next thing is what here? We are keeping drive name. Then other thing is here drive capacity. Put colon, then put 1 here. Try to specify now drive dot name of the drive we can put here. Then next thing is what here? Drive dot total size available in this. You can print like this here information related to the concerned drive there. So let us print here. What result we get? See, drives fitted in this computer are like this. It's giving drive name is what here? C colon slash drive capacity is giving like some 734 GB file size is shown there. So like this it's listing you the drive names. We are getting all the drive names whatever are available here. Then size is also getting printed here. Like this we can use LINQ. With the help of that we can retrieve different types of information. If possible, try to work with the WMI. So it's called as Windows Instrumentation Management or Windows Management Instrumentation. So we can find out information related to your hardware. Whatever hardware is available, so you can find out software information as well as hardware information you can find out with the help of the WMI. It's called as Windows Instrumentation Management. You can find out information related to Windows instrumentation. So here this is basically the select statement. Other one is prior to this we are grouping it. So using the select we are projecting data from the given sequences. We are retrieving data and we are trying to show like this. So this is what exactly practical implementation. Like this in number of ways we can be using it. In fact, in number of ways we can use data in the same manner. Understood, Vasavi, this one?
Yes, Sridhar.
So how we utilize this, it depends on very much. It depends on us. Still many people they cannot utilize it properly. The Linq power actually they did not tap it because it's somewhat new subject. So since it's new subject they try to ignore. They want to just pull all along the old code only. But this is really very powerful. You only can understand how powerful this is. Otherwise, a lot of code you need to write for the same things. Selection is very simple, sorting is very simple. Similarly, other information also you can gather, you can perform grouping, you can even join the sequences, more than one sequence you can join. So this is the power of the LINQ. In number of areas, you can use LINQ, in fact. So if you are proficient with these things, with query expressions, similarly with the methods, if you are proficient, if you know the operators, then really you can utilize it in a wonderful manner. Along with the lambda expressions, if you can write efficiently lambda expressions, anonymous methods if you can write, anonymous objects if you can create, definitely you can utilize in a better manner all these things. Okay, Vasu, then tomorrow we meet.
Okay.
Just try to practice all these things.
Yeah, sure. I'll get back to you if I'll get any doubts.